Today we'll discuss about the dairy, milk and its byproducts, pasteurization and gas. Now this topic belongs to the program BSc, subject zoology, semester 3, and myself, Dr. M.V. Balasubramaniam, working as assistant professor in the Department of Zoology, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Chintamani. So today we discuss about the dairy and its byproducts. So here, as you know, the milk breeds are the breeds which are going to produce the milk. Now, milk and its milk products. This topic. So milk, as we know, is a good source of proteins, is a good source of minerals, good source of vitamins, and it is the lactose, that is the carbohydrates, and milk is the wholesome food right from the infants to the old persons. Now, milk has a protein, that protein called casein. Now casein is white in color, so therefore the milk is also white in color. In addition, milk has so many minerals, particularly calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, and even to some extent manganese. So though they are found in small quantities, but very important as far as the health is concerned. Now, in general, the cow's milk consists of 87% of water, 4.9% of lactose, 3.4% of fat, and 3.3% of proteins, and 0.7 minerals. So here, 88% is water. So then, 12% is the suspended particles. So therefore, milk is called colloid. Why milk is called colloid? Because the water is there that form the base, and in the water base, there are the suspended particles like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, etc. Now the composition depends on the species, breed, the animal feed, and the stage of lactation. So stage of lactation, when you talk about stage of lactation, so the milk produced at right after the birth of the calf is called colostrum. So this colostrum is rich in the antibodies, rich in proteins, so that when passed on to the calf, it gives a sort of passive immunity. So that's what stage of lactation. So it depends on the duration or time after the birth of the calf. Depending on the species, you refer to generally the buffalo breeds have more of the fats compared to the HF breed. So HF breed has less of the fat. Now, milk proteins are having high biological value. The protein in cow's milk has a balanced amino acid profiles and good digestibility. So here, when you consider the milk and the eggs, so the milk is more easily digestible than the eggs. So because this eggs has the sulfur based amino acids, but this milk doesn't have the sulfur based amino acids. So therefore these amino acids are easy to digest. And of course these amino acids are very essential for the body functioning. Casein in cow's milk combines with calcium to form caseinogen. Casein is a milk protein, combines with the calcium to form caseinogen. So therefore, these proteins, in other words, amino acids, play a very important role in the nutritive value of the milk. Further, the milk contains the fats also. So fats may be in the form of triglycerides and to some extent fatty acids, cholesterol. So all these are the good quality fats. When you talk about the vitamins, milk and milk products are the excellent source of vitamins and minerals. When you talk about minerals, particularly calcium is very rich in the milk. Milk has significant amounts of vitamin A and vitamin B such as thiamine, riboflavin and nicotinamide acid. And milk is a poor source of vitamin C and vitamin E. And it also contains a vitamin B12. So I mean to say, vitamin A and vitamin B are abundantly found in the milk, whereas vitamin C and vitamin E are very poor source or poorly or less quantities compared to the vitamin A and vitamin B. So vitamin C and vitamin E are less in quantity. The important minerals in the milk are calcium, phosphorus, sodium, potassium. However, milk is a poor source of iron. So calcium is a essential nutrient or mineral required for the body functioning, maintenance of bones and teeth, blood clotting, transmission of nerve impulses and regulation of heart rhythms. So these are the physiological role of the calcium in the body. Now, in addition, milk, we talk about carbohydrates, talk about proteins, talk about minerals and vitamins. Milk is a highly perishable product because as a milk itself is a very good nutrient medium. So therefore, this milk should be boiled thoroughly in order to increase the shelf life of the milk. Now, milk and its byproducts. So there are so many byproducts of milk, primarily being the curds. So here, the curds is different from the milk in the sense that it is undergone the fermentation and lactose converts to lactic acid in the curds. And curd is a good food and helpful for digestion and contains so many beneficial bacteria. So there are so many bacteria living in the intestine. Several millions of species of bacteria are in the intestine. So this food for the bacteria is the milk. So therefore, milk and curds. So on this milk and curds, so many bacteria are dependent, and these bacteria are very essential for the synthesis of the vitamins in the body and also helpful for digestion and for the proper maintenance of the gut health. So the gut health depends on the beneficial bacteria, and beneficial bacteria are again dependent on the milk and milk products. So in that way, this milk and curds play a very important role in the maintenance of the gut microorganisms. So there are what we call probiotics. So probiotics. So the milk is one of the probiotics for the bacteria. That means on the milk, so many bacteria are dependent. So therefore, milk and curds are called the probiotics. Now, buttermilk is also a good drink, particularly in the summer seasons, because it hydrates the body. So we talk about the milk and milk products. First, milk is there. Second, curds and buttermilk. The fourth is the ghee. So ghee is the byproduct of milk, and it's used in the preparation of sweets and dishes. Of course, this ghee is very much required for the development of the brain. So a lot of this triglycerides helpful for the proper functioning of the brain, and also the building of the neurons done by the this particular substance ghee. Now we know that neuron has the myelin sheath. The synthesis of myelin sheath depends on the food intake, particularly the ghee. Butter is another important byproduct of milk, used along with the bread as well as jams. And milk powder is another byproduct of milk. Just by removing the water in the milk, so milk powder is produced. And using the milk powder, all again the milk can be produced, and the curds and the buttermilk and all this substances are produced again by using the milk powder. Then badam milk powder is a mixture of milk and badami. It is a good beverage. And various sweets are manufactured using the milk as a base. So here, what we saw, milk and its byproducts. First we saw the milk, then curds, then buttermilk, then ghee, then butter, milk powder, and there is the lassi. So lassi, it is the nothing but the thick curds mixed with the sugar. So lassi is another byproduct of the milk. Now next we pass on to the pasteurization. Pasteurization is the process of killing the microbes in the milk. So here I told before itself, milk is one of the perishable products because milk is one of the nutrient medium, and it is a biological safeguard which ensures all the potential pathogens are destroyed. Heating milk up to 63 degrees for 30 minutes or 72 centigrades or 161 Fahrenheit for 15 seconds kills the most resistant harmful bacteria. So this process called pasteurization, named after the father of microbiology, Louis Pasteur. So Louis Pasteur discovered this process. So in actual practice, these temperatures and times may exceed it, or to ensure the safety and extending the shelf life of the milk. Next topic is the gobar gas. See, gobar gas, biogas is a mixture of gases produced by the breakdown of the organic matter in the absence of oxygen, usually certain quantities of methane and other constituents. See how the biogas is produced. Biogas is produced by the biogas plant by using the raw materials such as the agricultural wastes, manure, municipality wastes, plant materials, sewage, green wastes, or food wastes. Therefore, biogas is the renewable energy source. Now, biogas is also called gobar gas. Now, biogas is produced by the anaerobic digestion of methanogen or anaerobic digestion, where digest material inside the closed medium, a fermentation of biodegradable materials. This closed system is called anaerobic digester or biodigester or bioreactor. Now, biogas primarily contains methane, carbon dioxide, and small amounts of hydrogen sulfide, moisture, and silica oxides. The gases methane, hydrogen, and carbon monoxide can be combusted or oxidized with oxygen. This energy release allows allows biogas to be used as a fuel. It can be used for any heating purposes, such as cooking. It can be also used as gas engines to convert energy in the gas into electricity and heat. So these are the references. Economic Zoology by Shukland Upadhyaya and Rinan Mathur, and Vertebrates by Kotpa. Thank you for listening.